Well, Michelle Lamy is one of the hottest names in men's and women's fashions today. You expect a lot from Lamy, and boy, do you get it. Yes, sort of like relaxed dressing. Well, here to tell us the scoop on what's hot and what's not. Yes, Lamy's men's fashion co-designer, Rick Owens. So why don't you tell us about a little bit about the menswear that you brought with us today?
Well, hi. Of course, the first thing is you're completely hot. Look at you. I mean...
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not... Menswear, yeah.
So anyway, you know, our menswear, we really like to try and keep our minds on a man who's really confident and a little bit reckless, you know, kind of like has a good time but knows when to like really let go and everything.
What about women? What about can you give us a scoop on what the women's fashions are going to be like?
Same kind of idea. We don't like to really think about people who are going to be self-conscious in clothes. People who can be relaxed and free and, you know, feel good about their body without, you know, really having to be Adonises or Junos or something, but still, you know, can completely relax with the way they feel about their body.
What is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, so y'all already know what's going on. All right, y'all. Now, I bet y'all wondering why I got this very scary, demonic-looking picture on the screen right now. As you all already know, this is Travis Scott and Michelle Lamy. Now, I gotta say thanks to a supporter sending me this stuff on IG, and when he sent it to me, it just looked so demonic. I was like, you know what? I gotta make me a good old-fashioned industry type of video. And although we've covered Michelle Lamy and her husband, Rick Owens, before, I figured this would be a good video to kind of go back down that rabbit hole. Got some footage from a couple of different things that was sent to me and some other stuff I found. And also, I want to include some of The Weeknd's latest pictures that he's been posting from his tour. So this video is, you know, it's kind of like one of those randoms that I did. What was that? Maybe about 2 or 3 videos back, where we just go over some different topics of stuff that's going on lately, right? The photos that The Weeknd posted, they're just very demonic and out there. And I figured we just make another video about the demonic presence in hip-hop and music, just to stay aware, because when y'all see the photos that, you know, The Weeknd has been posting from his tour, or just, you know, his stage set and the idea and the wardrobe that they are, you know, pushing on their fans in those concerts, you'll see that this stuff is not stopping, and it's very robotic. It's very dark. We're going to get to those photos and stuff as well, talk a little bit more about that. I thought it would just be interesting to talk about, you know, because this stuff doesn't get old. It's like, no matter how many times I get on here and make videos about it, it doesn't get old because they're still pushing it. So for people like us, it still gives us a reason to talk about it, make videos on it, you know, put the information out there, because they're doing the exact same thing, you know. So I thought it would be interesting to go back down that rabbit hole in this video. To start off, I got a couple of short clips I want to show y'all that has to do with Michelle Lamy, Rick Owens. This photo is just crazy, though. This photo is crazy as hell. I think Travis Scott is naked as well on the ground. I'm pretty sure he's naked and he only has socks on. This is actually crazy right here. And she is looking like a straight up demonic. Ooh, I don't even know what to call her. When I look at her, I start itching. I do not like her. She looked like she out the pits. She in one of them gates in hell. The different levels they be describing, she way at the bottom. She the ones you do not want to meet at the bottom of hell. Like, she down there. She is literally hell walking on earth. It's crazy the way that she looks. But look, I do want to jump into a couple of these clips that was sent to me, right? And yeah, we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about this stuff a little bit more. All right, check.
And then we did that for a while, and then Michelle wandered away, like she wanders, and she wandered into the restaurant business. So anyway, then when we moved to Europe,
Yeah.
Michelle left and just left the door open behind her and just left.
Yeah.
She just left.
Do you feel you complement each other at work besides your personal lives?
There is no personal lives. It's all the same life. I mean, there is something that we have this kind of whole, there is the whole, this, everything is mixed up. There is not like we are not together to make babies, or this kind of babies. And there is, we don't believe that you have to dress up for night differently than for the day. There is no life that is personal of work, or so then that's the common. No, but that was not what you wanted to answer.
Yeah, it was.
That was one. But
No, that's what I would have answered. I don't know what else
no,
I would
but I
have
know
answered.
because it's difficult to say what is complementing. It seems it's working. So far, every day we never know.
Now, y'all remember this photo in the beginning of the video, right? With these black fingers. Specifically, the black fingers and the black nails. Whether it's paint or, whether it's tattooed on her or not, it has symbolism and occult meaning for obviously her being a witch. Now, I do want to talk about, their relationship is very weird, which is why I played that clip of her talking about that. They don't have a personal life. Their life is together, as if she just knows their souls are bonded, or, she definitely kind of seems like she's in control of him, and he acts very weird toward her. He ignores her a lot in public, and he just kind of brushes her off. You could tell he's very irritated with her sometimes, especially in that little clip where she's wearing the purse of his face. Now, before we get into that purse, check this out real quick about the blackened fingers. It says the portrayal of witches with black fingers is often used as a symbolic representation of their connection to darkness, magic, and the supernatural. The blackened fingers are associated with the use of spells, potions, and rituals, emphasizing their mystical abilities and the mysterious nature of their craft, which we know Michelle Lamy and Rick Owens, their artwork is just very vile, evil. They don't even look like real humans. Like these people we've been talking about lately, the shadow beings and all that, they look like those people. They don't even look real. They look soulless. It says folklore and history. In various folklore and historical accounts, witches are described as having blackened fingers due to their extensive use of herbs, plants, and other natural ingredients in their practices. The constant handling of these substances, which can include poisonous or toxic materials, might stain their fingers black over time, further enhancing their appearance as otherworldly beings. It serves as a visual representation of their connection to the supernatural world, adding to their intriguing persona, and it often is portrayed as a sign of a witch's heightened spell casting abilities. This advantage implies that their magical powers are so strong that they leave a physical mark on their fingers, highlighting their proficiency in casting spells and performing mystical rituals. Now, another clip goes to show that when Cardi B was talking with Michelle Lamy, she says Michelle used her magical powers in order to stop the rain that day where they were at. I'll insert that clip right now.
offering for the rain gods?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because they're over there as well.
They're there too.
Yeah.
Oh, and look how beautiful is the sky. It was raining like crazy. Michelle used her superpower to clear the rain. Now the sun is beaming. How lucky you guys got, like the rain stopped, sunshine.
Then it also says black fingers can act as a form of camouflage for witches, enabling them to blend in with their surroundings during nocturnal activities or when practicing their craft in dark settings. The advantage allows witches to go unnoticed or maintain an element of surprise or secrecy. Like, there's a lot of advantages of her having black fingers. This is crazy. Then it also says it can indicate an increased sensitivity to magical energies. It suggests that witches with black fingers possess an innate ability to detect and harness the mystical forces around them, making them more attuned to the supernatural world and enhancing their effectiveness in spellcasting and divination. So when we go behind this whole black finger thing, y'all, that is pretty crazy. It has a lot more meaning than just art. Than her having, these like permanent black nails and fingertips. Never seen this. A lot of people didn't even know this was like a high priestess in the industry until recently. Obviously the industry knew, but a lot of us didn't know. I mean, and when we get to talking about this purse of Rick Owens' face, a lot of people in that video believe that the face is actually smirking with Rick Owens, as if there's some kind of, binding spirit from this face to him, some kind of ritual done to make this face come alive and connect with the real Rick Owens, if that's the real Rick Owens. Like, what people were thinking, like in my mind, that's what I think at least. If you pay attention to it, I could play the clip in slow-mo. It almost looks like the face smirks when Rick Owens smirks. The face smiled. The lips moved. It even almost looked like the eyes were moving a little bit. So don't tell me they did some kind of magical, ritual to connect the spirits of that face and Rick Owens or something like that. Or if this is the real head of Rick Owens and that's an imposter, I don't know what to say about this, y'all, but look at the detail on this thing. It even has his receding hairline. Look at the eyebrow, y'all. It is almost perfect, even like a 5 o'clock shadow or whatever they call it on the mustache. It is almost, look at the threading of the eyebrows, y'all. His hairline is receding. This is like a perfect replica of Rick Owens. The nose to the T. I don't know what that black tattoo stripe in the middle of her forehead means. I don't know about that one. But the dynamic of their relationship is one of the most wicked I have ever seen. Never seen it like this. I mean, look at this, y'all. I think this is the craziest part about this video right here. This mask. This what really made me want to do the video and talk about them again. I've never seen this mask. That first video we did with Michelle and Rick, I didn't know nothing about this mask, or I would have went in. But this is freaky. It almost reminds me of that video we did that was the House of Wax, real life House of Wax with La Pascalita, the mannequin, and the mannequin of the young boy that people thought went missing, and Balenciaga, waxed him, made him a wax figure, and that was actually the real him. I think his name was Isaiah Bass. That video actually did pretty good. Got like over 100K views. But this is kind of along those lines. This is actually wicked right here, y'all. It's just crazy to see how deeply rooted evil is in the industry, even in this world, It's so far out in the open. And they're just blatant with it. And which comes, you know, with these pictures, y'all remember I said I just wanted to talk about some of these pictures that come from the Weeknd's tour that he's going on right now. And as you can see, these are very demonic photos. They're in all red. The smoke looks red. This looks like a robotic hell. Right here, it looks like the person in the background is drowning, or at least that's what it looks like. Look like those are like bubbles, and the way the hair is coming up, it's almost as if they're drowning or falling. The Weeknd got this light illuminating from the mask. Look at this. This looks real robotic and just demonic. Look at this set. Look at this giant robot thing right here. What is this? Look at this. Look at that. I'm pretty sure there's some spirits up in this smoke, fire, whatever this is. I'm pretty sure this is some spirits coming out of whatever this is in the background right here. Look how demonic this looks. This is crazy. This picture is crazy. This looks like a row full of demons and the Weeknd, their leader. But I think the biggest picture here, or what this really represents, is what people is actually going to see. This one looks very demonic too as well. Just the angles that they capture. This mask that he has on, this robe, very demonic. Black and red. We know the color choices are easily occult. Sacrifice, blood, black, death, void, you know, Saturn, cube. These are easily demonic colors. But these are just, you know, these are some things that will just bother anyone's spirit who actually has some discernment of this stuff right here. But like I was saying, these are concerts, and they're done in the biggest stadiums across the country. And these demons are harvesting energy. These are just rituals, y'all. These are rituals. Look at this. Look at this. This is a portal right here. And they're probably dancing. These are still shots, but look at this. That's a portal. They're probably dancing, invoking some kind of spirits onto the stage throughout the crowd, harvesting energy, harvesting the souls of others, people who they're screaming and watching this stuff. Didn't even catch this at first. That's a portal. That's a Stargate right there. Look at the way they got it. But that's exactly what it is. These concerts at these giant stadiums, we already know the stadium was designed to capture, you know, the entertainment, capture the ritual, what they call it, bread and circus. That's what it's designed for. It's designed for energy. It's literally like a giant portal. And when you participate, especially at these concerts where they create the stage and the scenery for darkness. This is created for darkness, y'all. This scenery, this isn't created for you to go there, have fun, and enjoy your artists. This is created to summon darkness. Look at it. This is summoning darkness. You have to have, you know, it's like when you have offerings for spirits. That's what this is. You have to set the stage for darkness in order to have these spirits appeased, have these spirits here roaming in this huge stadium, possessing people, going home with a lot of the fans. A lot of the fans don't know they take spirits home after they go to the concerts like this. Huge energy harvesting, ritualistic concerts like this one. That's the thing people still don't understand. And those stadiums are filled, sold out. People can't wait to go give a piece of their soul. But that's, if you don't take anything from this, you take that, the stage, the environment, the energy, it's set up to receive darkness. It's set up to, you know, push that darkness back on you. They have to set the stage for the demons. And that's exactly what this is. There's a whole Stargate portal right here. What else is this being for? What else are they using this for? And these are recent photos. He posted this on his Instagram a day ago. Very demonic stuff right here, y'all. All right, man. So, like I said earlier, I just wanted to get on here and talk about some of this stuff, man. Y'all already know this month we dropping pretty much every day, every other day. And yeah, man, I'm trying to just, you know, if y'all send me stuff y'all want me to see on IG, YouTube, you know, if there's something I could go ahead and knock out, y'all already know me, man. I'm going to get the video done. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. It's Black Balloon, and I'm going to see y'all soon. I'm out.